Teeth. We've all got them. We all want more. But for the Labubu generation, the next frontier in tooth care is colour correction. Last month, White Glow courted controversy with the slogan, "Make the white choice," which they stole from the ABC. Now paste is out and the new hot mouth liquid is a serum.
Hello, serum.
Purple. Colour corrects yellow tones.
Smile.
Colgate preaches white supremacy, promising to whitewash 5 years of stains, 10 years of stains, or 15 years of stains, so you can finally remove the memory of that cappuccino you had in 2010. Now, Colgate has influencers on the grind.
If you're not brushing your teeth before you go out, what are you doing?
It's Monday night date night and I've convinced Mitch to try Colgate's new Optic White Purple Serum.
As many of you may know, I've been on a journey to perfect my smile, and I think that this could be the perfect addition.
Oh, I'm on my own smile journey and I've got my own serum. Removes calcium, lime scale and rust. Jess, have we gone too far white?
I never thought anyone would ask me that question. Look, I think it's really surprising that we're almost tech washing toothpaste now. Like, you have two products here. Your toothpaste, which is the thing that actually whitens long-term stains, and you have a serum that colour corrects, which is not revolutionary for anyone who's ever dyed their hair or had under-eye bags. But what I think is interesting for Colgate is it's moving them into a new category. So they're moving into the beauty space. It means that people use their products more frequently. So everyone brushes their teeth twice a day, I hope. But now you brush it more frequently when you have a little touch-up, when you have you're going out, you're having a meeting. It's makeup for your mouth, and everyone knows you need to reapply makeup. So you get to use the product more frequently. This is a non-permanent solution. It is temporary, and it's almost counterintuitive to bring attention to that fact. You want people to know that it's not going to last, so they use the product more. But Colgate has therapeutic goods, so they have things that have long-lasting effects. So putting out something that has not got long-lasting effects might be a brand risk in the same respect. So now they're pushing using both. You use the toothpaste and then use the serum, and I think that that protects them from anyone who's not reading the fine print and is expecting their purple toothpaste to last them 10 years of stains.
Well, they'll never get me because I always read the fine print on my toothpaste.
But it's funny, isn't it, the role that asterisks play, right? Yeah. You know, where would advertising be if it wasn't for an asterisk? I mean, it's sort of...
Oh, my God.
Thank God for the asterisk.
Thank God. Yeah, I mean, toothpaste companies create all these variants, not because our teeth need them, but because their business does. So this is one of the most saturated markets that exists. Everyone has toothpaste, and they rarely switch. So to get more money, or to increase their profit, or the volume of sales, they have to not just compete on quality, they have to compete on variations and on variety, for shelf space and for demand. And so for them, they just have to tweak. Often they can tweak packaging, and that can result in a huge upside for profit for them. And it also allows them, having all these variants and all these different ways, these cosmetic ways that are somewhat superficial, it allows them to price tier. So that's why you have basic, intermediate, professional. It allows them with small changes to make major price differentiation on the way up. And in many ways, toothpaste has become sort of Insecurity in a tube. It's less about oral hygiene and more about your sort of perfecting your look. And what they do is they're constantly changing that social currency, upping it. So it's not white enough now. So you need to use purple or charcoal or whatever the next thing is, because your natural teeth are not good enough. And in this case, if your teeth are not white, there's something wrong with you. It's
pretty interesting insight, isn't it, to the world that we're now in, where all of us are sort of a model at any given time. And so we're now it's quite expensive, this stuff, right? It actually costs you quite a lot of money.
Did you just say you're a model?
Everyone's a model. Everyone's a model at any given time, right? Because smile, selfie. So is this? And it's like I'm going to pump purple. It's like, who's going to put purple stuff in their mouth? Who wants to put purple stuff in their mouth? And who wants to spend that amount of money? Well, turns out probably everyone, because of the era that we're in. This sort of, let's just call it a vanity era, because all of us, at any point in time, are models.
That was just so beautiful to watch. I wasn't going to get in your way. That was just like the little dance in particular I loved. Like, you were just a walking meme.
Right.
I think they're reframing oral care into beauty, and with beauty comes rituals. And so you are willing to make more effort and you're willing to be educated and learn more. We see this on social all the time, years and years and years of these get ready with me reels that are out there. And it tries to give you a bit of scare tactic into going, these are the products, they're all here, and then you realise you're not using them in the right order, you're not using them well, you're not using enough of them. And it's creating different generations now. So we're seeing these Sephora kids who are using, anti-aging creams before puberty, and they're an exceptional market to get into. So who's using this product? I guarantee you it's much younger than we want to, but they're also they're talking about it being a serum. They're packaging it like a serum, and serums are tiny, they're 50 mils and cost a fortune. So they've allowed themselves to put out smaller packs, higher price, premium, because they've given it the name and given it the packaging. And that's what we're all conditioned to now for the people who use serums. That's normalised and that's okay. And so they're just tapping into a market that already exists.
Well, before I saw this ad, I didn't even know about it. And now I'm up for it.
Because you're a model, Russell. It's going to really help your modeling career.
I think they're growing their market, right? Women are very used to spending a lot of money on 50 ml serums. Now, men will also be very used to spending a lot of money on small serums.
Yeah, that's right.
We've had a lot of Colgate smiles tonight, but every serum has a serious side, and it's time to brush up on the consequences.
Behind every Colgate smile is a pained grimace. Every hour, a young grimace is taken from his McFamily and smushed into Colgate whitening serum in a McFlurry of violence. So please, dump the pump.